Jafora Fox, let's talk business. And let's turn it up a notch. It's your time to shine with Jafora Fox. It's all coming together. Just keep your eyes on God and tune in. And let's talk with Jafora Fox. Hey, Jafora Fox. Jafora Fox.
Hello, hello. God bless you. God bless you. And thank you so much for joining the Jafora Fox Show. I am your host, Jafora Fox, and I am so excited to have you be a part of the Jafora Fox Show. So happy Thursday to you. And I pray that your day has been going great because we command our day to be great. So thank you so much for being a part of the Jafora Fox Show. I have two amazing guests on tonight, and I am so excited. I am so thankful and grateful that you would take the time out to join in on the Jafora Fox Show. Let's talk business. And so what I would ask that you would do, if you would please let me know that you are here, say hello in the comments. And also, if you would please share this Facebook Live, because when you share, put shared in the comments, because at the end of the show, we'd like to do a drawing of the ones who have shared the Facebook Live. And also, thank you so much to my YouTube watchers. And thank you. When you're watching from YouTube as well, you can put in a comment and say hello. So I'm just so excited about tonight, you all. I tell you, every show is always amazing. So when you go to YouTube, if you would please make sure that you subscribe to my YouTube channel. It is Jafora Fox Show, and then click on the bell so that you'll receive those notifications. And I am here with you every Thursday at 7 p.m. Central Standard Time. That is every Thursday at 7 p.m. Central Standard Time. You can find me here on Facebook. You can watch on YouTube, as well as other networks, the Live Manna World wide.org. And then if you would like to schedule a free consultation, you can go to my website. That information is there on the screen, www.jaforafox.com, or you can go to my quick links, which is Linktree, and that information is there for you. And then calling all entrepreneurs. So if you are an entrepreneur and you would like to be a guest on the Jafora Fox Show, you would also go to my website or that quick link, and you just click on Be a Guest. Be a guest, and you complete that registration form, and it will come to me, and I will be in contact with you. I am always so honored and so excited about every guest that has would like to be a part of the Jafora Fox Show. So again, calling all entrepreneurs, if you would like to be a guest, it is free. It is free. You can go to my website. Also, the consultation is free. So I want to make sure you know that it's free for the consultation, as well as free to be a guest on the Jafora Fox Show. Let's talk business. So I am so excited. Again, remember to share, and put in the comments that you've shared so that you can be in the drawing for a prize. So you want to make sure you put shared in the comments, and please share, tag others, let them know that the Jafora Fox Show is on Facebook Live as well as YouTube, and I would greatly appreciate that. Also, my contact information. If you would like to get in contact with me, you can email me at info@jaforafox.com. My office number is there, as well as my website information. And you can book a free consultation, as I stated before, from there, or just give me a call also, and we can set up an appointment. Also, we can schedule that appointment for you. So God bless you, and thank you so much for being a part of the Jafora Fox Show. Let's take a look at some comments, and let me say hello to some of you all. God bless you, and I thank you all so much. Hi, Estelle. God bless you. Oh, that's you tagging Estelle. So hopefully Estelle will be able to join. So thank you. If you want to say hello, just say hello. Hi, Trudy. God bless you. Oh, thank you so much. I appreciate your support and tuning in to the Jafora Fox Show. Hi, Adrian. Thank you so much for tuning in to the Jafora Fox Show. Your support is greatly appreciated. Hi, Rome, my baby boy. I love you. And thank you so much for joining and watching the Jafora Fox Show. I am so excited about what God is doing in my life. God is amazing. Hi, Estelle. God bless you. Hey, sis. Thank you all so much for joining and being a part of the Jafora Fox Show. So again, make sure you put shared in the comments so that I'll know that you have shared, and you will be able to win a prize at the end of the show. Your name will go into a drawing, and I'll do that, and that'll be done at the end of the show. So let's see who else is joining us. I have any others who are saying hello, and thank you all so much for being a part of the Jafora Fox Show. It is greatly appreciated. So let's see who else is joining in with us. So again, thank you, Trudy. I appreciate you so much, Trudy, for being a part of the Jafora Fox Show. Thank you to each and every one of you. So let's see, and we'll see who's also shared in the Facebook Live. So thank you. Do we have any shares on tonight? Do we have anyone that shared? Oh, thank you so much, Donna. God bless you for sharing. Thank you. I appreciate your support. Hi, Michelle. God bless you. Thank you so much for being a part of the Jafora Fox Show. God bless you all. And you know what? I am so excited. Hi, Taylor, DJ Tay. God bless you. Thank you, Estelle, for sharing. If you would please share this Facebook Live. If you would put in the comments, share, because at the end of the show, when I have a drawing and want to give away some items, because I do appreciate you taking out the time to share the Facebook Live. On YouTube also. Thank you, Trudy, so much for sharing. I will be providing you with some business strategies, some tips and some information that is very important to you. I'm going to tell you, it will help you in the success of your business. And being an entrepreneur is not just about making money. It's also about serving others. You want to make sure that you serve others. And I'm going to get started with the business strategies that I have for you on tonight. And one of the things I want to talk about is that you be determined. Anything that you're doing, you want to make sure that you are determined to make that happen. And so success in business takes determination. One must be motivated, and willing to work hard in order to get a business going strong. You have to work hard at it. You have to put in that work so that, the business will be strong. So determination is very important because it enables you to persist in the face of difficulties. And with saying that, know that it could be difficult. Having a business, being an entrepreneur, it is difficult. And so you want to make sure that you get that determination into your heart, your mind, your soul, your spirit. It makes you march fearlessly. You want to be fearlessly in what you're doing. Fear cannot be an option. You have to dismiss fear. Ahead with faith, because it takes faith to make this work until you achieve your goal or goals. Since life is never smooth, many of us fall off when we come across obstacles. We fall off when we come across obstacles. And that's where you have to dig deeper so that you don't give up and that you don't quit. But with determination, you can overcome any type of obstacle. That's why determination is so key. You must be determined. So when you're caught up in negative things, negative thinking, if you're defeating your thoughts and thinking, well, I can't really do this. This is not going to happen. Well, I tried this and that didn't work. If you stay with those type of negative things, it won't help you be able to move forward as you're doing your business. It can be easy to forget why. You always want to know why you're doing what you're doing. And sometimes you just might need to step back and analyze your reasons, your why. The goals and your achievements also can help you get in a better state. And so you want to make sure that your state of mind is in the right place. And so the next thing I want to talk about being determined, your ambition. You want to be ambitious. Ambition is one of the key factors in how quickly and how much a business will grow. How much ambition will you put into making your business work, to make your business be what you want it to be? And it takes ambition to even consider starting a business. Those who make their business dreams a reality have already fought and won half of the battle. So when we have doubts, because doubts will come because you've worked so hard and sometimes things don't always work out the way you want to, and that's okay. You just want to step back, take a deep breath, re-strategize, refocus your thoughts, and then keep moving into what you need to do. So whether you have what it takes to make it, you won't know until you put in the effort and you try. You really, 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 really need to simply just take a look inside of yourself and know that you have everything that you need to make your business be successful. And so I just wanted to share those 2 strategies with you. Yes, it's about the business credit and it's about all of those other things and making money, but it's also about your mental state of what you are thinking and the thoughts that you have as you begin to move forward in your business. So again, thank you all so much. I'm going to say hello to some of you all who have probably just joined. Again, thank you to my YouTube viewers as well. And also put it in the comments that you have shared so that at the end of the show, which is going to be so exciting, that you'll be placed into a drawing of the Wheel of Names so that you can win some exciting offers. So put shared in the comments, and I am thanking you in advance for sharing on tonight. And so at this time, I'm going to introduce to you my guests, my amazing guests, and I'm so excited and so honored to have both of them here on tonight, beautiful women of God. And I'll bring in now Debrica Jackson, and Debrica is with Alliance Consulting and Training. So God bless you, Debrica.
Hey, how you doing? Good evening.
Good evening, and thank you so much for being a part of the Jafora Fox Show. I am so excited. I love you so much, and I thank you for who you are and an amazing woman of God. And also I have on tonight Detra White, and Detra is the owner. She is the CEO and founder of Noble Insight.
Hello.
Hi, Noble Insight. So God bless you, Detra, and thank you so much for being a part of the Jafora Fox Show. So God bless both of you all, and I'm so excited, so honored, and so thankful. And so if you will, we'll start with Debrica, who is a part of just the owner of that Alliance Training and Consulting. So Debrica, if you would, tell us a bit about yourself.
Well, good evening to everyone, Facebook, all the media channels that you're connected and tapped into. Thank you so much, Jafora, for this opportunity to come on and share about my business and talk business. I'm so excited for what it is that you're doing and just even to be here. So a little bit about myself. I'm originally from Antigua. It's a 2-island country, Antigua and Barbuda. I was raised in St. Croix, the U.S. Virgin Islands, and then finished up secondary school back in Antigua. And then shortly after, I decided to join the Air Force and retired from there, did 20 years and retired, had an amazing time, traveled a lot, met some amazing people. And that's where I picked up a lot of experience, leadership experience and stuff like that. And I decided to retire here. My last assignment was at Maxwell Air Force Base, and decided to retire here and make Alabama sweet home Alabama. But there's nothing like the beach. So, this is temporary for right now. So, but I do enjoy it. It's a beautiful area. I live in Prattville, and it's amazing. I love my city. I'm a part of the chamber there. And I'm telling you, you don't really realize all of what a city has until you really get involved beyond just doing community service. It's far more going on in the city, and to be a part of what's transpiring and how it's growing is absolutely phenomenal. I started Alliance Consulting and Training shortly after I got out of the military, and my background is administration, and the latter part of my years in the military I did equal employment opportunity, and conflict management. And so when I retired, I was like, okay, God, what do you want me to do? Where do you want me to go? And his instructions to me was to start my own business. And of course, a passion of mine is conflict management. And so I started it in that particular area. So I have a little dog, Jax. It's just me and Jax. He is he is a sweetheart, but just been a joy to me. We actually came here together to Alabama, and just been loving it ever since. So that's a little bit about me. I attend Saints Movement Worship Center. It's in Montgomery. Pastor Theodore Lewis is my pastor there, and just been loving doing ministry and having a blast in it. I tell you, when you're doing what God calls you to do, when you're maximizing and fulfilling your purpose, is you live life to the fullest. I can attest to that. So, but yeah, that's me.
Amen. Amen. So excited about everything, Debrica, that God is doing in your life. You absolutely deserve every bit of everything that God has, and He has so many great and mighty things in store for you. So tell us about your business, Alliance Consulting and Training, LLC.
Okay, awesome. And so, like I shared earlier, when I started out, even just looking at the name, one of the biggest things was, a partnership and coming together, like working with the organization, individuals, whatever the case was, but coming together and helping and assisting them in conflict management, in building their communication skills, in building a team, an organization that can function and run and thrive, and in the Air Force, we would say complete the mission. So, but that was one of the biggest things that I took away from my years with the EEO office, was the mediation portion and the conflict resolution portion. In the process of it, we would share with commanders and leaders and advise them on the pulse of the organization, morale, things that they can do to improve, challenges that were going on. So when I got out, I stayed on the side that I really enjoyed more, which was the conflict management area. And so what we do in Alliance is we partner with those individuals, managers, supervisors. We coach them in the process of identifying and mitigating conflict within the organization, try to resolve it at the lowest level possible. Because one thing we know is when you ignore conflict, then it becomes a problem or an issue. Not all conflict is bad. It's just when you ignore it is when it becomes a challenge for you. So just teaching those individuals, a lot of times managers are afraid to address it. Leaders are afraid to address it because of possible consequences. But it's just knowing how to engage with your employees, talking to them, and getting to a place of resolution with those individuals. And then we encourage team building. Again, communication is one of the things that we push. And then your leadership development. So understanding your role and purpose as a leader, and, valuing your employees is so key to the process of an organization functioning properly. So we share those particular areas, train you in those areas, so that we can help your business or your company or organization thrive in what it is that they're trying to do, and stay on task and get the job done.
That's awesome, because definitely conflict resolution is something that is shied away from. No one likes conflict. No one wants to deal with conflict, but conflict is inevitable. It's going to happen. And you just need to have the proper skill set and training to be able to deal with it, to create a resolution. So I think that's absolutely awesome, which is something I am as well passionate about, also from a perspective in companies and in ministry. So I think that is so exciting. And one of the things about business, and because we've been in the pandemic and COVID-19, I just wanted to ask and you to share your journey of what impact has COVID-19 had on your business and how that has, what it has done for you in that. So share your testimony about what that looks like.
Okay, so just before this COVID came, or the lockdown came, I had just gotten on a subcontract with the government to facilitate the Air Force Basic Mediation course. So pretty much facilitate and run that course with the assistance of some other instructors as well. And so was excited about it. It was something I've been working with for the past 4 years. And so to get the opportunity to actually go in and facilitate this course was exciting. And so just when we had already done all the preparation and everything, and then the course got canceled, like I think that Friday, and we were supposed to start that Monday. And so it was a real disappointment, because I'm always excited about whenever the course comes around. And so it was a disappointment not being able to go in and work with the people and do the training and stuff like that. But in the process of that, what happened was it put me in a place where now I had on the table, as far as working different angles of doing virtual training and having recorded training set up and everything. So what COVID did was push me into that space a little faster than expected. If I was dragging my feet on it, whatever the case was, that pushed me into that position to start researching more and finding the best products that can help me create the training that I need to do, and how I can get that out to the individuals and the people that need to get it. So it opened up my eyes to other avenues of delivering the training that I do. Mostly we did everything in person, going into the organization and assisting the individuals, working with them hands-on and everything. So it did put a kind of monkey wrench in things, but just learning how to adjust and adapt was one of the biggest lessons I can tell you that I learned with having COVID come into that space. And it wasn't also negative. It was like, hey, there's more. It helps you think beyond the box that you were in, or the space that you were in, like broaden your mind, your perspective. There's more beyond just being physically in the classroom. As much as you love it and as much as you've been used to it, you have to find other avenues, and there are other avenues that you can explore and get your material across the same way. So that was one of the, that's my testimony from what transpired with COVID.
And that's awesome. I tell you, this time, of course, we know that it didn't happen. It didn't bring God. He was definitely aware that everything that was going to go on and was going to happen and going to take place. And as you stated, we've all had to adapt and adjust into doing things differently. And it's just trying to keep everything in the right perspective. And we take a negative situation and create something positive out of what it is, because that's what life will do. Life will happen. And so we have to be willing to make the necessary adjustments and taking the time to be able to do. And that affects some people in different ways. And you just have to make sure that you make it work for the way that it will work for you as the individual. So what an amazing and powerful testimony of how God pushed you into another place of being able to adapt and adjust in something else. And so also tell us about your other endeavors, your ministry and the ministry with Jesus.
Oh, awesome. So this so much. And this is a passion of mine, because and I'll tell you about two things. So the ministry that I'm with, the church that I'm with now, the mantle or the focus that they have is a prophetic and deliverance training ministry. And so just being in that space, just really coming into understanding different avenues and perspectives and gifts that God has placed on the inside of me, and being in a space where you're cultivated in walking those things out and trained in that process and in that area. Jesus trained the disciples on what it is that they should do. And so you should always be in a space where you're being taught what it is that you need to do, and taught in the perspective of what did Jesus do, and are you doing that? And that's what we need to be doing, and not just staying stagnated in a certain place, but being able to move forward outside the four walls of the ministry. So it's been a phenomenal experience over the past couple of years just being with this ministry, and I absolutely love it. The other thing is Hey Sis, and so this ministry here is so precious, and in it I work with three other ladies. The founder is Estelle Marshall, and Miss Adrienne DeRamus is one of the other team members. And so between the three of us, the Father, Son, and the Holy Ghost, and then anyone else who just have been so the volunteers that have been so amazing in helping us fulfill and walk out what it is God has called us to do. So Hey Sis is about a ministry, an organization about helping embrace, encourage, and educate women to a space that they can be empowered into doing what it is that God has called them to do. The founder, Miss Estelle, God had given her a word about SIS, which is suffering in silence. And so in the process, we're encountering women who are suffering in silence, but they have a facade or a face on. And it's challenging us, hey, to look beyond that. Look beyond what you're seeing right there. That person could be suffering in silence, and then getting you to a space where you can be a sister interceding for your other sister, or a sister impacting your sister. And so you don't stay in the place of suffering in silence, but there's just being able to learn, like I said earlier, embracing you, encouraging you, and educating you in that space where you can then be empowered to go out and intercede and impact those individuals. It's a phenomenal ministry. Just being in a space where it's not like how the world will have a space of women, where you're catty and just going at each other, but really pushing you and helping you advance into what God has called you to do. We need to be supported. We need to be encouraged. We need to be pushed into what God, and just being in a space where I'm accepted as I am, because God accepts me this way. Accept me as I am. And then what is God doing? How can we aid in the process of you identifying what your purpose is and then walking that thing out? We leave each other out in the open. We're looking back, we're laughing, we're saying stuff, but we're not actually doing anything to help our sisters. And that's what Hey Sis is about, is helping our sisters. Amen.
Amen. That is absolutely amazing. And so again, Hey Sis to all my sis, to Estelle and Adrienne, I think you all are doing a phenomenal job with helping and doing something that is so needed as a sister. And me knowing you personally, I just know that you are absolutely amazing in what that looks like. And you definitely, or you are and is the epitome of helping and pushing women and supporting and being there in a genuine, authentic, loving, and kind way. And I just think that is absolutely amazing. I can't wait when I'm free to travel to get to Montgomery so that I can come and be a part of some of the events on that Saturday that you all are having. I am looking forward to that time for me to take that trip and be a part with you ladies in doing that. And then also, Deborah, finally, just tell the audience about how they can get in contact with you if they wanted to ask any more questions and have further comments or whatever they wanted to give to you.
Okay, sure. My email address is Debrica@Alliance. So it's DEBRICA. I know that was tricky. I was about to let that slide. So it's Debrica@Alliance Consulting and Training, and it's all spelled out .com. And you can reach out to me there on Facebook, Debrica Jackson. And then also you can even give me a call, area code 571-242-0002. I always look forward to the opportunity to help and assist any individual who needs it. And then you can find my webpage. It's allianceconsultingandtraining.com. You can also reach out to me there. There's a site that you can reach out and connect with me or ask questions.
Awesome, awesome. And again, Debrica, thank you so much for taking out the time. I'm so honored and excited to have you on tonight as one of the guests tonight, a friend of mine. And so God bless you and just continued success and all of the amazing things that God is doing in your life. So now at this time, I'll take some time to say hello. You're welcome. Say hello to some of the other guests that have joined in. If you came in afterwards, you can still catch the replay. So hi, Grammy. God bless you. My mother in love. Thank you so much for being a part of the Jafora Fox Show. And yes, Estelle. Hey, sis. So Estelle is one of the founder of the Hey Sis. And so good evening, Prophetess Sharice. God bless you. Thank you so much for being a part and joining in the Jafora Fox Show. Hi, Tracy. God bless you. God bless you, woman of God. Thank you to each of you all. Hi, Jerry. God bless you all. I get so excited when I see all of these names and all of you all are taking out the time. So hi, Patricia. God bless you. God bless you. Thank you for being a part of the Jafora Fox Show and sharing. Hi, Mary. God bless you all. Montgomery is in the house. Montgomery is representing. So hello to each of you all. I love you all, and I thank you all so much for being a part of the Jafora Fox Show. Thank you, Sharice. I appreciate that. I appreciate your friendship, your love, and your prayers, because it takes all of that. Hi, Melissa. God bless you, and blessings to you too as well. You know, one of the things we want to do is make sure we support each other. Make sure we take out the time to do that. And I'm going to share in just a moment just some tips about what that looks like. You know, what you feel like when you don't get the support that you think you should get. You know, and so I want to help you with that, to be able to resolve that. Hi, Monique. I see you. I love you, Monique. She didn't pop it up, but I see you. Hi, I started my phone. God bless you, Monique. I love you. I love you. Thank you so much for tuning in. And so I just wanted to give some more strategies that I'm going to tell you about this. The next topic is change your mindset. You have to change your mindset and really in everything that you're doing. But since this is about business and becoming an entrepreneur and wanting to be an entrepreneur, you know, changing your mind, it starts with the mind. You know, you have to defeat that self-talk that is going to come to you to make you feel like that you can't do this. What makes you think that you can do this or you can do that? And, you know, we just kind of sometimes go through our own clutter of, you know, talking our own selves out of situations. And so I would say focus on the good things. Focus on the good things, and then challenging situations and obstacles. Know that they are part of life. It is going to come whether or not you go forth and be an entrepreneur or not. You'll still have challenges in life. And practice this positive self-talk. You want to practice talking, as I say, you know, talking to yourself. I talk to myself all the time, all day, you know, just helping myself and pushing myself to make sure that I dismiss any negative thoughts that may try to come my way, because they are going to come. Another thing, don't focus on haters. Don't focus on the haters. Don't waste your time and energy on people hating or speaking negative of you, or, you know, making you feel like that you shouldn't be. Don't spend any time on that. And I'm going to tell you one of the really key things about what this looks like is don't focus on who does not support you. And sometimes you're thinking that this person is going to support and I've supported them, and you're thinking you're going to get it back. That's not necessarily the case. But know that God has already assigned the people to you. So whether they share, whether they support you, whether they say good job, whether they say anything to you, it does not matter, because God already has this plan assigned and destined for you. And I'm not trying to minimize what this looks like, because it can be hurtful when you're thinking that people will support you and others will support you and you've given out to others. I would say to you, continue giving out. If they don't share your stuff, continue sharing their stuff. If they don't support you, continue supporting them, because I believe that what you make happen for others,
Jesus.
God will make happen for you. Yes. I'm going to say that again. What you make happen for others, I promise you, God will make happen for you. It's already destined. So what the enemy comes, he comes in to try to distract you and make you feel bad and get you caught up with who's not supporting me and who's not doing this and who's hating on me and who's talking negative towards me and all of those things. Dismiss that clutter of distractions. Keep your mind on positive things. And one of the greatest things about this is putting in the work. You must put in the work. A lot of times, and we give so much time to others, like jobs and different things. And when it comes to our own business, we give half. But you've spent 8 hours or 10 hours or 12 hours building somebody else's dream. And then you won't even put the time in to stay consistent in your own dream. So you want to make sure that you put in the work. You want to learn. You want to always stay evolving, be teachable, and then apply the information that you've given. Do research, study, do your homework. Don't expect for everyone to give things to you and hand the information to you. Do your part and your due diligence so that you can get the information as well. And then surround yourself with people that match your desired mindset. It will not work if you are around negative people and you're trying to be positive. It's not going to work. So make sure you surround yourself around positive people and spend time with positive people. And then create new habits. There are new habits that you must have in becoming an entrepreneur and doing things. And so you want to create habits that will support your mindset change. Because sometimes you may not just wake up with a mindset to have it, but when the change comes, you have to adjust and adapt to the changes. And then also jump out of your comfort zone. Don't just be thinking one way and that you are attracting, as Trudy is saying, iron sharpens iron. Absolutely. Make sure that you get out of your comfort zone. Attract and talk to people who you may not normally would talk to. You never know who God has sent your way to help you get done what you need to get done. And so finally, I want to tell you about, in doing anything, hard times may come. It just may happen. You can do everything that you were supposed to do. You did it all right. You are thinking positive. You're surrounding yourself around positive people. It's not necessarily something that you've done to create a hard time to come. It's only going to be about how you choose that perspective of that hard time, how you handle that. And so many times when I'm coaching and strategizing with entrepreneurs and working with them on their business phase and how they're growing and what they're doing, sometimes, it looks very doubtful. It looks like that this just not going to work. But if you keep at it, it will definitely work. There are few businesses that have overnight success businesses. I mean, it's just not going to happen. It's very few of them. However, you have to keep at it. Don't give up. Make sure that you do the hard work. Make sure that you're consistent. Make sure that you do the marketing and the things that you need to do to keep your business going strong. Growing pains is a part of life. And it really can take a toll on you, but it's okay. You will be okay with what that looks like. And when you feel a certain way, feel what you feel, but then jump back into it, get motivated, and be determined to put your business first. Put your business first, the things that you need to do first. And it can be tough, but I tell you, it is well worth the journey of doing what you love to do and to be passionate about what it is that you're doing. So to all of my entrepreneurs, to ones who want to become entrepreneurs, go for it. Go for it and connect yourself with positive people. Give out what you want, because I promise you, if you give good, good will come back to you. Blessings will run you down, and it will be overflowing, because God is mindful of his children and he knows every thing. And so God bless you all with the, with the tips, the strategies, making sure that you let this get into your heart and your mind and your soul and your spirit. And so at this time, I want to introduce you all to my next guest. Ladidra White is another phenomenal, amazing woman of God. And I connected with Ladidra just through Facebook. You know, what attracted me to me about Ladidra is her heart of giving. I have seen her give countless to businesses, others, children. I mean, you name it. She has sown into other people's lives by giving. And, I said to God, I want to have and stay with that spirit of giving. When you connect with people who are doing things that you desire to do, to continue to be a giver in your life, you will always, always be blessed. And Ladidra is the CEO and founder of Noble Insight, INC Incorporated. And Ladidra, I am so excited and honored to have you tonight as a guest on the Jafora Fox Show. So God bless you. God bless you. And so tell us a little bit about yourself.
Okay. Hello, Debrica. Hello,
Hey.
Jafora.
Hi.
Debrica, I enjoyed your introduction, your business vision. I'm in, girl. I'm in. I cannot wait. I just cannot wait to cross paths with you. You're a beautiful spirit, and I love your vision. Yes.
Amen.
So Jafora is my mentee of life. I mean, I love her probably more than she loves me, or at least we're tied.
Okay.
But I will just say that thank you so much for the opportunity to be here with you. My journey, I think I'm the elder statesman of the group at nearly 57 years old. I went out on my own in entrepreneurship in the year 2000. So I've been at this for about 21 years now. I really have to say that my journey has been inspired by my ability to get to a place where I could give. So my altruism, my vision to be in a place where I could not only benefit from what I was doing, but be able to give back and see it, transfer into other people's lives has always been something that was important to me. I didn't know quite what that looked like when I first started, because I was in my mid-30s when I first started into entrepreneurship, but I always knew it would be important. I'm a marketing person by nature, so my whole vision and my whole training through both Howard University and Harvard Business School has always been on the track of being able to create, to innovate. And that's really been what I've been able to do. So I've built brands, I've built businesses, I've helped people package their product. And it's always been a great journey to kind of see something that I have this vision of, to see it birthed out there in the real world. So that's really been what I've been doing for the last 21 years.
Just absolutely amazing. You are, Ladidra, and I just hear you say that. Yes, we just love each other equally. Okay, we'll just call it a tie. It is just a tie, because I truly do love you and everything that you stand for and everything that you're doing. The heart that you create and have, it is just absolutely amazing. And so, tell us about your business. One of them, Noble Insight, and I just can't wait for them to hear how you've just taken this and invented. I'm not going to say reinvented because it was already in you, but just share with us about your business, Noble Insight.
Okay. So in the beginning, so it was like, it took several years for me to give birth. I was suffering from infertility for a number of years. And in my mid-30s, I finally became pregnant. And when I did give birth to my Hannah, who's now 21 years old, I recognized that really my value was not working for someone else, was what probably was the balance I wanted to strike between being her mother and working for myself. You see what I mean? So am I hearing an echo now? Do you guys hear the echo, or are we good?
We're good.
Okay. So I started working on my own, really so that I could spend the bulk of my time being a mommy and a wife first. So Noble Insight really was birthed in an ability for self-sufficiency. And what I knew from my academic preparation was I was really good at marketing. So my goal was to go out and be a marketing consultant and help other people birth their vision, to build brands, to help empower their business in terms of how they packaged it, how they sold it, how they priced it, how they positioned it in the marketplace. So eventually that involved in government contracting. So right now, for about the last, I've been on my own for about 21 years. For about 20 of those years, it's been in consulting to government contracting. So I helped build different brands across the nation in the spirit of government. So, for example, if you've driven on any of the toll roads, I don't know if either of you have driven on toll roads anywhere. I probably had something to do with it. And lots of other different products and packages within the government space. So all of that said, I have spent about half of my time doing government contracting and half of my time in private space, because at least for the last 7 years, I've helped small businesses help position their business for success in the corporate world, if you will.
Absolutely amazing. You all, I have seen Detra really resurrect a lot of businesses, even before the pandemic and COVID and all that was struggling. And she would do this ambush. They had no idea, no clue that they were about to be blessed and their business was about to be blessed. Just imagine, you all, how amazing that is to be able to be such a blessing to someone in that way. And they are thinking, what are they going to do? And here this wonderful lady comes in with her team of people and they bless others, bless the business she does with huge donations and huge things that she's given from her heart and her circle of people that has been a part of her vision in giving and doing. I mean, it was just an amazing thing to see that she absolutely has done. And I just tell you, it is just so amazing to be a part and be connected to someone so amazing in such a way. And so now, Detra, tell us about how have you reinvented yourself during the pandemic?
Wow, that's a great question, and one that's sort of a mixed bag. So 3 weeks into the pandemic, well, let's back up. Prior to the pandemic, I was riding pretty high. I had a number of contracts. I had, I really could I was thinking more retirement than I was anything more, at about 55, 56 years old. But what happened was the pandemic, and you guys can, you can research this on your own. The number one demographic impacted by the COVID has been African American women. We were the first fired, right, and last hired back. My government contracts were impacted. What I learned through the pandemic is that a lot of the contracts that I held, it was cheaper to get rid of the subcontractors. And by and large, I was a subcontractor to some major contracts. So the first thing that happened was I was let go. My contract was either suspended or put on hold. So it forced me to kind of reinvent myself. Thankfully, I have saved enough money to not go into panic mode, but I'll be honest, and you guys will understand this, my spirit was affected. I was used to adding value, giving of everything that I have, and having good things come as a result. Well, it didn't happen that way. I was one of the demographics that was grossly affected by the COVID. So what it forced me to do is to start to think, well, I have this talent. God never said he was going to fail me. He has never failed me before. So I really, after I got over going through a period of really, honestly, quite transparently, going through a depression, mostly because, again, not the financial impact, but the spiritual and the idea of the value. I found myself not being able to add value to anything. So after I got myself together and prayed myself through it and surrounded myself by a strong village, I did things like start an online business. I started doing business coaching. I started doing a lot of things. I used my talent and I just poured that talent back in, and it kept me busy. It kept me stimulated. It kept my spirit filled, etc. And I ended up doing quite well just by leaning on the cross, believing God for what he said. And it gave me a really good chance to kind of regroup and reconsider what I wanted to do once we came out of COVID. So I'm in a really good position now because I have an opportunity not only to learn the lessons that COVID taught me, but be able to take those lessons and help other people post-COVID. So I'm good, but trust me, it wasn't easy.
Right. That is absolutely amazing. And I have watched you through your journey. Definitely, as Estelle said, love your transparency, love your sharing. Anytime you guys make sure you connect with Debrica on Facebook as well as Detra, because this is the type of thing that I'm talking about, that you need to surround yourself around positive people so that they can help lift you and help push you. And when Detra writes, I swear her storyline is absolutely amazing. I always feel like I'm right into what she's writing, what she's doing. And she started a garden, you all, and just the way she just reinvented, or the other gifts that she had, the way God just poured those out, and she had in just the book she's written, and I'll hold this one up, Queen, which one of the ones that, have another one too as well that she's written. And Queen is about some reflections. We need to have some reflections, some affirmations, some things that we can take a look at and read and have those things and think about those things. This has been amazing. So just really quickly share with us on page 6, as I said, one of the reflections, what it says, you all, it says, I will be grateful and rejoice in the life I breathe. And I thought that was so powerful, because a lot of times we are not grateful. We are not thankful for the time that we're in. We're not rejoicing with life, and we're not, God has given us an opportunity, and we woke up and we're still not in a place of being grateful. So when you wrote that reflection, just briefly share with us, where did that come from for you?
I love that. I love that you chose that one too. And Debrica and Jafora, no day is promised. There is no promise of tomorrow ever. And so when I was thinking about that, I've lost a mother at a young age. She was 55 years old. I lost a father at a young age. Let me just put it this way. The only surviving people in my entire tree, in my immediate tree, is my sister and myself. Both my brothers were lost at young ages. So when I wrote that, I reflected on the fact that there's no day that's promised. But God is, but if we're true and obedient to the spirit that he places in our soul, he will guide us to what he wants us to do. And whether that's for another day or a million days, it's his. So we have to be loyal and subservient to his will on our life. And that's really where that came from. I'm not promised, but if you're a good student and you're studious and obedient, he's going to use you for as long as he can. So that's really where that particular passage came for in Queen. The whole idea of Queen has come through my entire journey. I have, trust me, people look at my life and think she's lived a spectacular life, but it's, and I'm happy that people would think that, but truly at the end of the day, every day is about the bumps and the navigation. God gives us a navigation in our spirit. And if we're able and willing to follow his navigation for our life, he will lead us to the rainbow. My entire life is about going towards the rainbow. So you spoke of Jafora earlier about how I'm able to give and give and give to other people. I do that. I have always said, hurt people, help people. The hurt people are the ones who help people. My whole life is about taking what I have lived through and pouring that on into the universe for a better outcome. And that's why that's my whole position is give, because that's what God asks.
Amazing. Give. That is absolutely amazing, Ladidra. And thank you so much for you all who have shared. The drawing will be so that you can, and we'll do 4. So 4, maybe you'll be the lucky one to be able to receive this queen. I have gone through the book and I pull it out just to look through and read some of the things so that I am reminded of that exact thing. I am reminded of what this looks like. I'm reminded of the journey. And when I was looking through this again, I came to page 6 and I said, oh, I have to say something about page 6 and what that looks like, and that we rejoice, because it is so difficult now for so many people. And everything around, sometimes if you're not careful, you'll get caught up in what that looks like. And so again, Ladidra, I thank you so much. Your information is there on the screen. You all please follow her. Go to her website as well that she has. Purchase some of her items. Go to Debrica's website. You all take the time to connect with amazing people. There are people out there while you're busy concentrating on haters and who's not supporting and who's not sharing. Each week, I bring some amazing guests on that are open to help you, open to have a conversation with you, open to talk to you. And that's why I said, change your network, change your comfort zone, step out there and know that you can do it and make it happen. That was so powerful. I'm telling you, as Trudy is saying, give, 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 give. And I am a true testament of what that looks like and what that means. And so I'm just so excited. And again, to each of you, Debrica and Ladidra, thank you both so much for being, yes, Ladidra did contact with Patricia, another amazing people. And that's what happens is when you connect to amazing people, you get to meet more amazing people. You get to see and dismiss those things that are not meaningful to you. There are some amazing people in this world. I know what it looks like. Maybe your experience has not been that great, and I understand that, but know that there are some amazing, amazing people that God will divinely connect you to help you on your journey. So again, that's Debrica's information that's showing on the screen, and then we'll show Ladidra's information as well. Connect with them. Connect with them. And so now, if you have shared, it's going to be time for the wheel of names, so that we can see who is going to win amazing book queen, that you will take that and utilize that. So we're ready for the wheel of names. All right, you guys, here we go. The ones who have shared. So let's see.
Oh, this is so great.
Awesome. Congratulations, Donna. God bless you. God bless you. You are a winner, and I will be in contact with you so we can get that book ordered and get it sent to you. So now for our next winner. Congratulations. And the win, Evelyn, congratulations, Evelyn. You are a winner for the book queen. I will be connecting with you so that you can get your book mailed to you. Congratulations, Evelyn.
Congratulations. Ooh.
Yes, congratulations, Melissa. God bless you. Another winner. I just love this, you all. I get so excited about what this looks like. So congratulations to you, Melissa. I will be in contact with you so we can get that book ordered. So we're going to do one more drawing.
Who's it going to be?
Oh, congratulations, Jerry. God bless you. That is so amazing. And I will be connecting with you too as well, Jerry, so we can get that book sent to you. And God bless you all. God bless you. God bless you. And I do thank you all so much for being a part of the Jafora Fox Show, and congratulations to all of our winners. And just before we leave out, hi, there's my hubby. Hi, Mr. Fox. Mr. Fox,
Hi,
thank you.
Mr.
Hi,
Fox.
Glenda. God bless you, Glenda. Thank you, you all. I am so excited to see each of you all, to see you all joining in, to see you all just being a part of the Jafora Fox Show. And again, I thank you all so very much. To each of you all, if you would please also, if you came in late, if you would share this Facebook Live so that others can see and you can help enlighten and inspire and encourage someone else. Maybe it's not something that you need, but I know there's at least one person that may need to be uplifted, may need to be encouraged. And so if you would please take the time to share and like and tag others in the Facebook Live. And also thank you to my YouTube viewers as well. Please don't forget to subscribe to my YouTube channel. Also, all you have to do is go and subscribe to the channel. It is absolutely appreciated. I am so thankful and grateful. And just finally, I'm just going to announce next week also just another amazing show of guests that will be here for the upcoming of the Jafora Fox Show. So I'm just going to share that for you quickly so that you're able to see on next week who it will be that will be sharing with us on next week. And so it will be here. Our upcoming guest is MZ and Sharice Jackson. The business is called The Story of Love Is. And so they'll be talking about relationship and love. And so how exciting is that? And then also I will have the drum roll, please, none other than Taylor Moore. I am so excited. I can't wait to see. She was on the show last week as DJ Tay. She did an amazing job from the south side of Chicago. So gifted. You're talking about an amazing, phenomenal young lady, woman of God, my little sis. And I'm just so excited about next week's guest as well. So I'll make sure you stay tuned for next week. And then also want to let you know on Wednesdays at 12 noon, join me. Wednesdays at 12 noon Central Standard Time for God's Word study. That's another passion of mine. I love God's Word. I love delivering God's Word. I love teaching God's Word. And the lesson for next week is there. It's International Honor for the King of the World. You can also view it on Facebook Live, all of the other outlets, as well as YouTube. So please join me on next Wednesday at 12 noon Central Standard Time for God's Word study. So God bless you all. Thank you so much again. I love you all. I love you. And good night to each and every one of you all. So stay put, my guests, after the show. And we're going to close out. And a big shout out to my baby boy, Jerron, my son, who did this theme song for me with the Jafora Fox Show. I mean, and so I'm so grateful and thankful. So good night, everyone. I love you.
Jafora Fox, let's talk business. And let's turn it up a notch. It's your time to shine with Jafora Fox. It's all coming together. Just keep your eyes on God and tune in and let's talk with